How's it going? This is Shane Thomas, ready to show you another country classic on the acoustic guitar. This time, this video, we are going to learn Devil Woman by Marty Robbins. I'm so surprised I haven't done a Marty Robbins song yet. It's one of my dad's favorite singers. I grew up listening to his songs and his music, and I love Marty Robbins' voice, and I love his songs, so I can't wait to show you how to play Devil Woman in this guitar tutorial. So let's get with it. Grab your acoustic guitar, and let's learn how to play Devil Woman by Marty Robbins. All right, let's learn the chords and strumming pattern to Devil Woman. Now, if you're going to sound like the original recording, if you want to sound like Marty Robbins when he performs it live, you want to have a capo. A capo is a device that you put on different frets of your guitar neck, and it transposes the song and makes guitar playing a lot easier in a lot of respects and gives you a lot of different options. If you are going to sound like the original record, and just like when Marty Robbins plays it live, you want to put your capo on the 4th fret. The song's in the key of E, but when we make our chord shapes, it's not going to be the E chord shape, it's going to be the C major chord shape. That's our first chord that we need to learn. And check out the chords on your screen right now so you can know how to play each and every chord that you need for this song. So C major chord shape is your first one you need to know. G7 chord shape is the second chord you need to know. Then F major chord shape. And then finally, every now and then, we're going to play the C7 chord shape. Okay? So those are your 4 chords that you need to know to play this song. If you don't have a capo, want to get a capo, I'll put a link to this very capo in the video description below. It's called a Kaiser capo, and you can get you one. Again, I highly recommend investing in one because you can play a lot more songs, a lot more easier in a lot of instances than you can without a capo. Now, if you don't have a capo, don't want to get a capo, again, the song is in the key of E major, so those chords are E major, then B7, kind of a tough chord to play, then A, and E7 would be your 4th chord if you didn't use a capo. So I'll give you a couple variations. Try to get as close as original recording and a lot of the live performances that Marty does. You want to use a capo 4th fret, play the C, the C7 chord, the G7 chord, and the F major chord shapes. If you're using a capo, if you're not using a capo, the E, the B7, the A major chord, and the E7 chord. Those are your chords. Now let's learn the strumming pattern. Strumming pattern. Sorry for the technical folks out there. I'm not going to get very technical. I'm just going to go by Marty Robbins' live performances. And he don't even use a pick a lot of times that I've seen. He just uses his thumb. Just get that feeling. So what I'm doing is just down strokes and then a couple up strokes. Boom. Dun, dun. I told Mary about us. So that is the groove to me. That is the feeling of the song. That when I watch Marty Robbins performing live, that's kind of what he's doing. Okay? So just try to mimic as much as you can, as close as you can, what you're hearing, what you're seeing on YouTube, and if you watch Marty perform it live and the record. Okay? You'll get it. So if you got those 4 chords, you got that kind of a very laid back, light strumming pattern with using your thumb, you're going to get pretty close to sounding like the original Devil Woman recording and the live performances of Marty Robbins. Now that we know the chords and strumming pattern to Devil Woman, let's put it all together and let's play along with this wonderful song. As we play along with the wonderful song, check out the lyrics and chord diagrams above me here on the screen. That way you know when to change to what chord at what particular point in the song. All right, let's get going right here on the C major chord shape. Remember your capo's on the 4th fret. Get that strumming pattern, that laid back, light strumming pattern. I like to play with my thumb just like Marty Robbins usually played it with his thumb. I told Mary about us. I told her about our great sin, G7. Mary cried and forgave me. And Mary took me back again, back to C. Said if I wanted my freedom, put the pinky there, make a C7. I could be free evermore, F major chord shape. But I don't want to be, I don't want to see Mary cry anymore. Back to C. All right, so what I did there was F major chord shape. But I don't want to be, back to C. And I don't want to see G7, Mary cry anymore. Back to C. Okay, that's the chords to the verses. We're going to go right into the chorus right here on the C, and then we're going to go right up to the G7 chord shapes like this. Oh, devil woman, let go of me. Back to C. Devil woman, let me be. Leave me alone. I want to go home. Good job. Let's go to verse number 2. Mary is waiting and weeping down in our shack by the sea, G7. Even after I've heard her, Mary's still in love with me. Devil woman, it's over, C7. Trapped no more by your charm. 'Cause I don't wanna stay, I wanna get away. Woman, let go of my arm. Repeat the chorus again. Devil woman, let go of me. Devil woman, let me be. Leave me alone, I wanna go home. All right, we're halfway through the song. We're gonna go now to verse number 3, do another chorus, verse number 4, do another chorus, and we will know how to play Devil Woman. All right, verse number 3, verse number 4, same chords as we've been doing in the first couple verses. Chorus is the same, of course. Right here on the C major chord shape. Devil woman, you're evil, like the dark coral reef, like the winds that bring high tides. You bring sorrow and grief. You made me ashamed to face Mary, C7. Barely had the strength to tell. Skies are not so black, Mary took me back. Mary has broken your spell. Repeat the chorus. Oh, devil woman, let go of me. Devil woman, let me be. Leave me alone, I wanna go home. Verse number 4. Running along by the seashore, running as fast as I can. Even the seagulls are happy, glad I'm coming home again. Never again will I ever, C7, cause another tear to fall. Down the beach I see what belongs to me, the one I want most of all. Repeat the chorus. Oh, devil woman, don't follow me. Devil woman, let me be and leave me alone. I wanna go home. You just play that chorus as long as you want, as many times you want. But that's how you play Devil Woman by Marty Robbins. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you hadn't already, I appreciate it. If you hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you get all the latest videos as soon as I publish them. Y'all keep humming and strumming. Take care, and all the best. Oh, devil woman,